As we continue to recognize the top 20 athletes of the BCSN era, presented by First Solar, we come to one of the best who ever hit the pitch at Perrysburg, Maddy Williams. I caught up with her for a trip down memory lane.
It's been a hot minute since I stepped on that field, but I mean, those girls that I played with at Perrysburg, we had basically played together since I was a little kid and since I started playing soccer, growing up playing youth soccer in Perrysburg. So, you know, Chloe Bueller, Molly Whitaker, we played all together growing up. So just stepping on the field, I think, as one cohesive unit before we even started high school was really what helped our success.
Success is an understatement. In her senior year, the Yellow Jackets went undefeated all the way to a title.
The state championship, of course, was the highlight of the Perrysburg career. That game in general was a tough one for us, definitely our toughest of the season, as one might expect. So I think it was more the state championship run, and you know, the NLL at the time was not extremely competitive. There were a handful of decent teams, but I think we kind of ran the NLL that year, and people were kind of questioning, you know, is this team actually good enough to keep going, to make it to regionals, to make it to state, to win a state championship. But I think really it was just an amazing year, an amazing run. It was a great way to finish it off.
Maddy almost stayed close to home to play college soccer at the University of Toledo, but a visit to Purdue changed things.
The college coach at the time, Rob Claudy, who recruited me, he was just like a father figure, and I really loved having that in a soccer coach. And so he kind of, you know, when I came on campus, he showed me around, and I felt bought in. Like, I felt like he was bought into my personal life as well, and so that made it really easy and someone that I really wanted to play for.
Williams left Purdue as the program's all-time leader in goals scored, assists, and points. She then went to play overseas professionally in the Netherlands, but injury would sideline her, bringing her back stateside. But soccer wasn't done with her just yet.
Actually, a coworker of mine had sent me a link and said, you should try out for the Indy 11 women's team. And I was like, I'm retired, I don't need to do that.
Just like at Perrysburg, Maddy became a champion once again.
I truly thought, you know, the boots had came off and I was done playing. And so to put them back on again and not just, you know, spark my competitive spirit again, but to win it all was, you know, I think a good way to end my career, I would say. A look at some of Maddy's accomplishments. Once again, she led the Yellow Jackets to the 2012 state championship. That was an undefeated season, by the way, in which she led the state in all goal scorers with 48. Then at Purdue, she is still the all-time scorer in Boilermaker history, also has the most points, and she took home the USLW title last year.